Good evening and welcome to this evening's YouTube live stream. It's bot bashing time. Inter Calvahave versus Fiorentino RSM. I hope you've had a great weekend so far, and hopefully that'll continue tonight as well as we take a look at the San Marino games. The unknowns play against Mickey B, and I certainly wouldn't mind the unknowns stealing a few points from Mickey today, because as most of you guys probably know, we lost to Mickey B in the first round of the season. Hey Barack Mary, thank you so much for joining the HML VIP lounge. You're the first one to do so, so welcome. Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. Nasty Dragons play against AS Siravalle. They'll be bot bashing as well tonight. I'm looking to consolidate their team confidence and team spirit for sure. We've lost 2 times in a row, and I don't enjoy saying this, but it's about time we get back on track. Hopefully no injuries or anything. Enjoyed your video so much I had to. Well, I'm very glad to hear that you feel that way. Really. Legalin FC versus Pigro Obese. Legalin, one of the promoted teams in the top flight. We'll try to see if they can win their first points today against Pigro Obese. Sonic the Hedgehog against Fayetano Fins. Fins got a great start to the season a week ago, winning by 3 goals. So hopefully we might see Oregano in the chat. He was there a week ago. I don't know if he's in the chat already or if he's joining us today. Damiano Tomasi versus the defending champions Penarosa Bramante. They dropped points. Is that an omen for the season? Vanagon has been winning so much with this team. Will they be dethroned this season perhaps? Do you know that feeling when you kind of forget if you instructed the players to play it cool for a match like this? Hey Hamson, hope you're having a good Sunday. Hey M4K, restarted Hattrick again after about a 15 years break. Nostalgia is kicking in hard and really learned a lot from your Inter Calvahave series. Thank you so much and welcome back to Hattrick. Before we start, do you by any chance live in Brøndby Haveby? No, I don't. Well, I'm glad to hear that people are actually getting back into Hattrick, because that's like my own journey as well. Been playing before and now returned to Hattrick, and I'm really enjoying myself. Just asking. All right. Or you also just got back to Hattrick? Two more minutes before the game starts. In the sun. Hopefully a lot of spectators, even though we haven't been particularly pleasing the last few matches. For me, every login is back to Hattrick. I remember the first month where you do nowadays you get a bonus. You get achievement points, just as if you were recruiting new managers. But the first 30 days you get a lot of bonus points. And I was just like, I don't even have to think about this achievement because it'll just come naturally. I'm thinking using the winger training plan, but also thinking about doing a cycle from day one. Actually, I'm trying that with Hattrick, with the wing cycle from day one. And I don't mind sharing this page because it's for fun, right? Like, this is the... Hey, Oregano, I was just talking about you. Well, of course, the other teams are for fun as well, but Hattrick is more like we play as we go, like the OG feeling. So the players I'm training, and I could have been much more efficient because I could have been training more on the 50% slot as well. But these guys are 21 years now, like this, and I kind of want to see where it can take me if I just try to kind of build this multi-wing cycle. See how far it goes with this day one cycle concept. And I might make a video on it because I think to some new managers it is quite demoralizing having to understand that you might just want to train players for a year or so. But there's also perhaps the possibility of doing something different. 35,000 today, that's not as good as I wanted, but we did lose twice in a row here. The unknowns. Yeah. Yeah, it will be tough to score for Mickey. How do they get one expected goal here? Alright, all-out attack, Zanatti up front, alongside Frangioni and Trastulli. Oh, I should have played creatively, I think. I should print and frame my manager's license. Yeah, that would be a good one. And then put it on the wall. Alright, let's take a look at the Finns. Extraterrestrial counterattack today. This is quite good against Sonic the Hedgehog. It could be that you're still in the lead, with a little luck. I like to say that the simulator is underestimating the counter-attack a little. Legalin. Divine +2. Attacking on the flanks. When you do cycle training, assuming your trainees don't have the same skill levels, how is it possible to time moving from one training to another? And what can you do 2 seasons into the cycle if you promote the perfect trainee to your cycle? Yeah, see, then it's about decisions, because some people actually just scrap all the training they've done 2 seasons in and go because they get, like, start over because they get the perfect trainee. Damiano Tomasi takes the lead. Juan Estrella. And looks like Estrella will be doing a man mark soon. Not counting on points from this round, but building team spirit with a minimal loss. At least with that approach, you will not be disappointed if you don't get any points, but it does look likely if you ask me. Assuming your trainees don't have the same skill levels, how is it possible to move to time moving from one training to another? It's not really that hard, because at higher levels, the training will even out because it slows down. So I wouldn't even worry much about it. Let me just load up my Danish players here. So my core, homegrown core in Denmark. Rico Åstrup here is a bit older than the rest, but that's perfect because he's powerful, right? But I mean, they all lined up world class, and when training gets slower, they'll just and to like also about the other question about if you find the perfect player. Now, for instance, in this case, I would have to find 3 pretty good players, not just one. So this, for me, in this position, it's easy. No, I'm not going to start over, because I had 3 players, which is extremely lucky, I know. Bordi Calcio has taken the lead. Ferdinando della Valle down the right on a counter, 6 minutes in. Richard Ekdal, I think he scored against me. Bastard. Ladendicht, Utopian counter. That's pretty, no, that's not counter, that's attacks down the middle, of course. Pretty big favorites, Ladendicht. Sidavalle, Nasty Dragons. But bashing extraordinary. Mickey B. No, that's not an attack. Se der bare ved der corner. That would be unlikely. But the bots are taking the lead. Crazy. Legalin. Gongotson Catalin Corena. 1-0 goal from the left side. I wonder when we get the first chance at Estadio de la Libertad. Pretty open match here, but Bramante should be the favorites. So, did you guys find anything useful at the academy today? For the academy, perhaps. Minor injury to Francione, luckily not our Francione. "12 minutes into the game. Useful, mega useful. The question is now, is it actually true now? I did find a 15-year-old in a few days, 5 days I think. I don't know if he's any good though. But I guess we have time to find out. Plenty of time. Let's get a better view with the live. Hey, EFC. Let me look that match up. You train passing. All right. Well, first of all, you are not very lucky in this match. But it's a coin flippy match, right? As you can see, the simulator here, 44 for your opponent, 39.5 simulations for you, and then a few draws as well, right? If you look at the ratings, you win the midfield by a full level and plus a sub level, which is quite good. But the problem, even though your opponent actually does score twice from each of the side, is actually your central sector, because it's the most likely sector for the attacks to land in. So one thing you could do, I don't know if you always play with the defenders on the backs, but you could consider at least moving one of them into the central defense. And depending on your opponents, perhaps placing both of them in the central in the central slots in order to build up some central defense because this central sector is dangerous, even though that's not where the goals came from. Perhaps consider playing the central midfielders defensively if they have some defense as well, because you will be generating some decent attack ratings, right? Penarosa Bremente with the equalizer. Send a screenshot in the youth pool thread. All right, let's take a look. Are both of those from today? Just the second one. Okay. What? Unpredictable. Let me just show you guys. This is... But, well, you shouldn't just blindly place the central defender, but if your opponent does generate central attack rather than side attacks, look at this baller. Wow. Congratulations, Hampson. That is amazing. Oh, and the other guy. Yeah, so you won't finish his winger. But I mean, my guess is you'll get by. So there's some extra money for the run. I take it. I don't know how much. Yeah, you'll be doing okay, I guess. Yeah, a lot of managers would kill for such a pull, right? Oh, this is actually, this is bad. First of all, we have Jani Ranti missing from the left, 73%. Then Trastuli picks up a yellow on the PNF event. Penarosa Bramanta has taken the lead. Olaf Mahin. They turned that around pretty quick. Good evening, McCulloch. Good luck. Hopefully we don't need all that luck today. We just need to butt bash against Fiorentino RSM. Hope you have had a good weekend. Four? Only four? Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, no injuries, no red cards. I am trying to build some confidence. That's also the reason why Zanotti and Francioni, Camalini are fielded, even though they're not in training positions for this match. The Nasty Dragons get back in the match. Rossi from the left attack. 23 minutes in. They went down against the Bucks. Can you maybe talk a bit about the wingbacks on winger training? What skills should they have? They only get 50% training. What I prefer to do is to find like a winger with, let's, like 90% like HTMS. So the skills are almost as good as the normal ones, and then you just train them 50%. But also try to find someone to go for 120 minutes of training with, because then you can actually get 66% training if they get to play 30 minutes. You could potentially buy some strong defensive backs to just train 50% in the league as well. But you can't, obviously you can't get extra time in the league. Ilidio Rodriguez, counter-attack on the left, and it's 2-1. The most profitable thing to do, if you have the time and the patience, is to try to get skill trades going. And that would, what I did with some skill trading in playmaking for the 50% slots. Let's just check out Jan Sviat's goal here in the right side, 25 minutes in. Legalin. Moving up the table right now. What I did was I started recording all of the players I bought for it. I could actually show you because I don't use it for anything right now. Okay, let me just move this to the side here. Right, so this is a while ago, but you see some of the first players here. This is each week, so when I buy them, I record the TSI. And then I have like this is only outstanding playmaking, right? And you see, this is a bad sign because that means that I actually had to keep him on for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks before I could actually sell him. So that was not a good deal. But quite fast, you start getting the hang of it. Look at this one. This one, they're all popped the first week, and then these guys popped second week I trained them, so the deals get pretty good as you get better. And then eventually you just have a better and better filter. But I don't have any numbers whatsoever to share for winger, because I did this with playmaking, but it was basically just straight up number crunching all the way. I hope that makes sense, but that's probably the most profitable if you can get some good skill trading going. That's how you make the best money from 50% slots, I'm fairly certain. Sedavalle, wow, they score again. Gualtiero Ferri and Pico Obise. Clawing one back, Tyson Edwards, and Bricola even made it 3-0 before we had that goal. And oh, I thought I had a goal, but no, we actually just got outbid for one of the trainees we are looking to secure. Benjamin, evening, nice to catch a stream after following your journey in San Marino. I'm also one of those who recently returned to the game. Nice. I like the sound of that. When did you last play? Has it been a long time since you played? Oh, he's been in the mix today, Olaf Mahin. 2 goals, a missed chance, and now a minor injury. Tentoni with an unpredictable event here. No goal. Now, guys, could we? Myelinas. Free kick here. Billy Powells. It's over the bar. 1-0 for Forte Calcio. Tommy Petri Jacola with an injury, and he's been subbed off. And replaced by Sergio Capiccioni. Oh no, that was the keeper. I played for 5 years in the 2000s and for almost 2 years around COVID when some of my mates from Fantasy Premier League came back too. Oh, well, this is the time when you stick around, right? I'm guessing Hattrick saw quite a surge during Calcio with the goal from the free kick following a counter-attack. Zanotti from the left. The man. Oh yeah, let's see a team ID. Check out your team. Forte Calcio now up by 3 goals. It's Mose il Profeta Freiso. The legend strikes. Yes, we like the side of that. I mean, I think he won the top scoring award the first season he played. Season 11. This is his seventh season. Yeah, that must have been. So for the 50%, it is a good idea to try and find more baked trainees. I guess it will gain more profit than 17-year-olds that only get 50%. Perhaps. I don't necessarily find that buying more skilled players actually yield more income. Oh. I don't understand how it why I can't just copy that ID. Hello, Francesco. Welcome. Samen Kylan Arsenali. So obviously this is something to do with Arsenal, but... Okay, that's a lot of players. What are we training? Set pieces? Oh, you looked it up? Look at all these transfers. I started with playmaking and then I wanted to check how profitable it is. Sonic the Hedgehog, 1-0 up, counter in the left. That's actually what I started with as well, and with my Danish team. I just like, okay, I'm in Hattrick 2010 or so, 2009 when I last played. Let's train some playmaking, and then I checked, and I was like, no reason to go on autopilot. So we try to do some skill trading. Yeah, that's like if you have the time to check often. Nasty Dragons, 3-2, and another goal for Inter Calvajal. Samuel Berenguelo. That's more like it. Now with a drawback starting. Does anyone know if there's any advantage for looking for specific positions in the youth academy? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I did use it once I started looking for inner midfielders for my cycle. Now 4-2, Nasty Dragons, Chris Lucas, down the left. They are bot bashing as well. But I mean, right now, when I'm just trying to get the most profit because I have to sustain the cycle as best as I can, I'm just looking for any kind of player because that should potentially find more talented players, right? At least that's what it says. I would imagine that that difference is minuscule at best. Free kick for RSM. Lost some money while juggling with the trainees, but most of them were crap. No, cheap. We're cheap, so no big deal. Yeah. I think I ended up training half a season worth of playmaking and made a little money before doing the swap. I didn't feel like watching my initial investment not being returned. Transfer history. Oh, actually, so I gambled quite a lot on this guy, but sold him for 4 million Danish. Did I end up firing this guy? Halftime, just a few minutes away now. And there's a little thing we have to do during halftime. We have to sort out a giveaway. Maybe a little goal before halftime, that would be excellent. Eli Vink. Oh, I actually missed this counterattack, didn't I? Wait. That's a non-tactical counter. On the left, that's quite lucky. Ice doing good work, closing down an opportunity in the midfield for Feitano Pins. At halftime, it is the deadlock intact between the Jonners and Mickey B. We have Inter Calvajao leading 2-0 against Fiorentino RSM. Deadlock intact at BKS Union Belize versus Lokomotiv Ladendicht, and Nasty Dragons lead 4-2 against AS Sidavalle. In the top flight, Maialinas are trailing by 3 against Forti Calcio. Penerosa Bramante has turned it around and are leading 2-1 against Damiano Tomassi FC. Legalin is leading 3-1 against Piccolo Obise, and then we have Sonic the Hedgehog leading 1-0 against Faiutano Finns. Now we need to go back to this view and see if we can do like this, and now I've prepared for the guesses in the giveaway for the Hattrick cap and one of the marks available in the store. And we've had 9 correct guesses, so each of these has been awarded with a number from 1 through 9, and this is the random number. This one random between 1 and 4 now. I will update it, and this is not the draw still, even though it says 3. So here we are for the cap. How is it I reach it? Can I just... what if I do like this? Refresh cell. Control R. Okay, here it is. Alright, we're ready to do the actual draw now. Alright, so doing the draw now for the Hattrick cap. Trying to find a number between 1 and 9, and here I am refreshing. I'll just do it like this, and we'll have a look, see who wins. That's number 8. Ritsuve Veritsu is the winner of the Hattrick cap. I'll just move this, and I will move up this entrant. Whoop. Change that to number 8, and now I'll do the giveaway for one of the marks. The winner can select as they please from the available Hattrick marks in the Hattrick merchandise store. So let's have a look, see. 1 through 8, and the number is number 1. Salty Vegan wins a mark. And I'll tell you how they got in the list. Hattrick mark. They got in the list by guessing after the release of episode 102. They guessed on round 2 in the Coppa Titano. How far would Inter Calvario go? And unfortunately, For me, they were right. So we made it to the second round. It's not corrupt, and there'll be other giveaways in due time. Two yellows, both of the PNFs. This is actually annoying and troublesome. Alright, but I'll be right back, getting something to drink while we wait for the second half to start. Oh, shoo. This one is like the classic. The new hoodie they introduced again. Reintroduced. But yeah, I agree. It's a shame it's not in green. What about this one? I do have this hoodie. And the summer shirt can do some damage in the club. Oh, this one? Oh, Travian. Some of the guys at the meetups, they always talk about Travian, and I'm like, they mention it like, I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to Travian. Did you guys play other text-based games? I used to play Utopia as well. It's often you see all those guys at the club, right? Wait, the second half is about to begin. Pinarossa Bramanta attacking now. Paul Mokoli on the left. (3-1). The champions are now in second place in the league. Here come Fayetano Finns in the counter-attacking mode. Joshua Boas speeds up the middle. Not the best sector for Fayetano. Ooh, and it's a miss, unfortunately. Here come the unknowns on a counter-attack. Perhaps if they can pick up a free kick or something. Well over the bar from Danny O'Dare. Oh dear. Seto Sihita. This might be a yellow. It is. Pinarossa. Nah, that's an old goal. Sorry about that. Tyson Edwards. Piccolo Bisa. The penalty. But it's wide off the mark. Still 3-1. There's the official spectators number. I've been checking out some top division and previous Hattrick Masters games, and it seems like every game at least one, if not both teams, is using man marking. It looks very strong to be used so regularly. And that's true, because for one, it's a simple player, right? He just needs defense. Powerful as well. And for most teams, it's a cheap player to have on your roster as well. The HD game engine is shite in Tahiti. I have 19 times 3, and I lose a game. Well, you can still lose with a high defense. I mean, there are special events as well, right? So, but I would like to see the game match ID. This is I think I'll have to open the preview here. Sonati and a simplified logo. Made with a vinyl cutter. And I also made one for Enrico Åstrup. Oh man, it really looks vibrant on camera with all the light on. Also a simplified logo. I wear them occasionally, like at the World Cup final stream, because Åstrup was also an under-21s player in Denmark, just like Zanotti was in San Marino. But Åstrup at PDIM, it's hard to train a PDIM by the age of 21 really, so he played as a defender for a few games. No, Hummel is more like a football as well. But like, it's just Danish team sport really. Also, it used to be German, but I think it's Danish owned nowadays. Yeah, sports equipment. What was your PDI skills, the PDIM at age 17? I'll look it up on my thread in the Cycling Federation. He was passable defending, 6.4 inadequate playmaking, 4 winger, 7.1 passing, and 5.1 scoring. And then 5 set pieces as well, inadequate. Virgilio Camellini, 3-0 now. Lovely, love to see it. An injury for Because Union Police. Legalin 4-1 now against Pico Obise. Lokomotiv Landlicht grabs the lead now. Johan Runde, central attack. you understand when you see the conversion rate there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Could we squeeze out a few more? Like Zanotti. Inter will win the league this season. I mean, I will need to see Mickey B drop points at least. But I mean, that's the goal. And generally speaking, the team should be getting stronger than the rest of the squads slowly now, simply because we are training passing, which is kind of low right now, so we'll see a rapid increase in the contributions from the passing as well. And it's kind of almost the last time we will have those big gain. We will gain some skill fast once we go train a bit of scoring, but passing will be good for us on a lot of players, right? So hopefully we can gain the edge and win the important games this season. Nasty Dragons. I think they played the friendly lineup actually today, and then saved the strong lineup for the cup game, just like I did. So we'll have Zanotti, Frangioni and Camalini back in central midfield. And this is the last week of playmaking this time around. Geo Kruse. I thought he was Danish. I wonder why Stenoy hasn't improved his stadium for so long now. Certainly wouldn't mind seeing Mickey B drop these points, but it'll still be another 25 minutes without goals if that is supposed to happen or going to happen. Oh yeah, Nasty Dragons are still in the Coppa Titano, so if they can field a strong team, they might actually progress to the next stage. Myelinas. Kattin. Oh, it's a substitution. Yeah, it could be. They could. They can do better like this, perhaps. Here comes the first opportunity. Baldassar. Down the right. Fagliani with the save here. Oh, here's the fresh man mark. The central midfield. Does a little. Penarosa Bramante up 4-1 now. Samuel San Marino League from the left attack, 65% chance of scoring. Fine goal for the defending champions. Halfway through the second half now. Leininger with the attack. Shoots anyway. It's saved by Konstantin Predki. How much wing skill would a PNF need? Like if I look up the Danish recommendations for like a national team level player. The recommendation is, that's for Denmark, right? 8 wing. And okay, so that is adjusted a bit, I can tell, because Damian Tomasi, PNF Matteo Leininger. Speaking of the PNFs, all right. So if you dial it back a little, in this scenario, that's more of a hybrid. I think like solid, excellent in that case, but I guess having that little extra wing would be nice still, even though playmaking and scoring would be a lot higher, or like playmaking would be a little higher than what you actually recommend for the national team. Clement Taish, 2-0 for Ladendicht. But I guess the wing skill will not have any impact on the wages or anything, so you might want to stay on that target of excellent wing, perhaps for the PNF. My PNF, if I decide at the Danish team, if I decide to keep him on, because I have been contacted by the national team scouts now. Like, are you going to train him all the way for the national team or not? And I'm like, I mean, if there's other candidates, I might just keep him, but who knows? I just like the fact that he's Danish. Lucas. Oh, he's actually trained to excellent the winger already. But I mean, the move could be to sell these players once they start. Like, if I continue to train them, once they start diverting off the actual national team goals, because potentially the market value could be quite high because they are national team players, right? And it could be a move in order to free up some money for other roster slots in the squad. Now, here's an attack again. Jani Ranti with the chance. he's missed another. What? How did they get a non-tactical counter? Blitbusky. It is tough trying to focus on both national teams and your own team's needs, since the candidate basically wants to be involved in any training week with a relevant skill. But the thing is, he will be trained in every week until he dies in Hattrick terms as a player. But the thing is, though, I will not be able to train him to magical scoring or close, because I don't have enough scoring training in the rest of my cycle plan now. I only have like 12 weeks or so in order to have the other guys convert special events. But all of the players will be trained just like Zanotti or Francioni. They'll be trained from the cradle to the grave. Well, at least for the playing career, right? But I just can't. I can't go main skill to the level of national team. I won't have this. I can't do it salary wise, so I have to be more I'll have to be more multi-skill than main skill, which suits me fine. I mean, those national team target levels are way above club levels. Yeah, I mean, those are. But I mean, the players from the Danish national team right now that are coming through, they are like specially selected, like a dedicated federation has, like, they bought all of the best talents and they trained them only for national team, not for club play. From promotion to Hall of Fame is the correct term. Yeah, I guess you are completely correct about that one. Penarosa Bramante, Timothy Tepic. And it's from Macaulay's nice assist that we get the 5-2 goal for Penarosa Bramante. Belgicano. Reloading. It's another miss. We've been quite wasteful today. Hampson, you are back to winning ways today. Utopian long shot. A quiet game versus a bot. Yeah, that's annoying. That's really not what you want. You're not talking about your own game. Are you starting to put the final form team together for your Tovanik? Mickey B. Corner to head or? Mickey B takes the lead. 10 out of 11 played that game. Interesting. It'll be fun trying to put together the roster once. I'm hoping it'll be fun when the players are a little older. A bruise on the update and I didn't take a chance for an injury. No. I mean, it looked like you were in a good spot to save him. Red card for Myelinas as well. That's... yeah, maybe it's not too bad if he can serve the match ban in the cup, that is. Cesarini with the save. Ooh, an injury. Nino Lasala. Forti Calcio up 4-0 now. Also Il Profeta Fresu. My defense is falling apart. You're getting a lot of injuries today, for sure. Switched earlier to stamina training for the NT goalkeeper and sacrificed some PM skill. Now it's also about balancing now, right? Because if he gets valuable experience as well from playing on the national team. Now I was talking about whether to keep on training Veganon or let him go for the national team. Nazi Dragons 5-2, Augusto Mencherini. But one thing I also know is that he was competing with a very good PNF player as well for the spot in the under-21s. And he was called up in the beginning of the campaign, but didn't get to play because the other guy was in better form. But eventually the form rose, and then he had the perfect age. His birthday was the day after the final, so he got a good shot in the team as well. But I know that the other guy exists, so if he's been training well all the way up to the national team and Like if they say there's 2 PNF candidates in around that age, I'm like 2 other candidates. I'm like, I might just keep training him myself. But I now we miss a free kick as well. All right, I might as well show you the game from today in Denmark, because I feel like it's so we lost 3-1 in this one. That's a bit of a coin flip, I know, but we weren't particularly lucky. Played both PNFs to the sides because he always plays with a 3-man defense, and 3 central defenders picking up a PNF event might be tough as well. Rico Åstrup, 10.5 stars because of the rain, but I mean, he's 23. That feels good. Another goal for the Nasty Dragons. Davide Gasperoni, 6'2". I scouted a 15-year-old 92 days with PM. Inadequate. Wow. After the game, it shows it's a hit. Also, he had a hit event. Nice. I would definitely try to see if I can find current passing and his potential in playmaking. You might as well do that while training. So just 3-5, Damiano Tomasi, Louis Perush. So I would train secondary playmaking and primary passing in the first match, and just like put in field players that would give you the exact, so you get the exact reveal on the first game. You should definitely do that. And then on the friendlies, I think I would start looking at some defending. And then wing. But look for those potentials in friendlies, right? Because the playmaking and the passing already alone, if that's the only high skills, if he's like double solid or something, that's more than enough to be an extremely good player, really. So I would look for those first, certainly. Piccolo Ubise, 4-2 now. Tyson Edwards from the corner. And Danilo Valguero. Oh, he's the scorer. 4-2. Yeah, I'm crossing fingers. For sure. And I'm a little envious. But as long as you don't tell anyone, it's fine. We don't have a set pieces taker. We could really use a good... But we could be scouting for one of those. Nicola Arco. Oh. Damiano Tommaso, quick event. Carlo Cruyff Volini. It was Vadalanda. Oh, but here comes Penarosa on the left. They could seal it here. And they do, I think. Lars Johan Tulling, PDIM action here. Fourth official. Announcing some extra time at Stadio della Liberté. One extra minute. Four minutes added. 2 minutes. A single minute. And it's the end of the match, 3-0. Not as big of a win as I had hoped, to be honest. But it'll do. Mickey B grabs a 1-0 win away from home against the Unknowns. From the corner to hit. Oh, the engine. I'm not the biggest fan of the engine at the moment, I must admit. It's been a bad couple of days. But last season I was talking about, hopefully we'll be lucky when we actually start competing, and yeah. Yeah. Ladendicht wins 2-0 against BK's Union Belize. Forti Calcio grabs a 5-0 win against Maialinas. That's a big one. 6-4. That's not entirely over yet though. Galina wins 4-2 against Piccolo Obise. But it's just about keeping a positive mindset. I mean, there are still quite a few seasons before we actually have to go shop for the remaining roster slots, and 1-0 for Sonic the Hedgehog against Vaitino Finns. Just a single counter-attack. No. Yes. Just one. That's on the low side of things, I should say. Nasty Dragons wins 6-2 against AS Seravelle. And Penarosa Bramante, the comeback kings today, winning 6-4. And we'll just wait for an updated league table here in a few seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds until the end of the match. There it is, Forti Calcio leading, the only team winning both. Winning both of the matches so far. Oh, hi Sidan. Thank you. I mean, I would have liked a bigger win, but unfortunately, I haven't been very lucky. Different account. Norris, good to see you in the chat, back in the chat. And well, it's been a slow off season due to the summer and being on vacation as well. So, but it's nice to have you back in the chat for sure. Let's see, Tomasi in trouble along with Myalinas, but 11 goals conceded in the first 2 matches. That's a lot. That's a lot. Still, everything is quite open. 6 teams with at least 3 points after 2 rounds. That's interesting. Interesting. Let's see in the IB3. Nasty Dragons and Mickey B. The only ones to win both matches. Let's just have a look at the fixtures and see if there's anything interesting happening. Ladendicht next week. Round 5 they'll be playing against each other, Nasty Dragons and Mickey B. Oh, round 6 in Ladendicht. No, the unknowns. Why am I looking at it? Here we are. We'll have to... Potentially. Could be we would have to do something like this. Oh, we don't have a lot of maybe like that, yeah, perhaps. Mythical. I don't know. We might have to juggle. Because the unknowns, if you look at the... they've got quite a defense by now. We are in 4th place. kind of player is this? Oh, decent sub-levels. Omar Cortas. $10 million compare. Excellent passing. So 20 years of age. Excellent passing. Search. Okay, it's 7. It might still be something. We have some scouting to do, definitely. All right. We have 1 week left before we swap for some passing, so we have to find some deals quite soon in order to do things effectively. But that's all for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. Unknowns without midfield and attack, so just turn every possible arrow offensive and see how it goes. I think I might stack one side, and because I have 2 strong wingers, and just see if we can find a way through. I mean, I don't think he could potentially stack his defense more than he already does. So if he knows what side I'm coming through, but yeah, I've beaten him like that before. Unknowns. This one was quite lucky, right? With quick events. Maybe I should make sure Tio is on the field for some free kicks as well. Perhaps we should just find a better free kick master for that. But yeah, I'll have to think about this this match, how to do it. But I think I have an idea, and I'm not sure there's many other ways to do it actually. So, but thanks for watching. Farvel, Hamsun. Good luck with your midweek games. I'm fairly sure I'll be sailing on Wednesday, so no cup stream. Most likely, that is. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.